Now, next up, we have two teams that I think are a bit of a surprise to make it this far in the winners bracket. I don't think people were looking at these two teams early on to be the creme de la creme of teams, but they've shown themselves to be little powerhouses going on. We have 404 Alliance Not Found, who have so far beat Phoebe Freeport Republic and also snuffed out. They're going up against Villore Accords, those of the Macarial Moa meta, the Triple M threat. They beat Solar Fleet and a Band Apart. What do you guys think of these teams so far? Especially, let's talk first about Villore Accords with their Macarial Moa team, which they've fielded twice so far. Moa's especially kind of unusual tournament ships to see fielded in a role that's filled by T3Ds. What do you guys think of their choice of team setup?
Well, the Moa is kind of interesting. It's a really tanky cruiser, and it costs one less point than the T3D, and it probably has an equivalent tank. It's just, I think it's a lot more clumsy.
Well, unfortunately, I have to cut you off there, because in my ear, I've just been told that we need to go to the match. Let's go to the commentators.
Hello, and welcome to the next match of the Alliance Tournament between GMVA and 404 Alliance Not Found. Remember when I just said that there were only good tournament teams left at this stage of the Alliance? Well, I lied to you. 404 Alliance Not Found has brought 2 Navy Scorpions, a Claymore, a Scimitar, a Phantasm, 2 Hyenas, Harpy, and a pair of Merlins. GMV...
Yep, and we joined the match already in progress as they started a little bit early. Villore Accords still have a dual Mat core instead of the dual Navy Scorpion core. They Scimitar, Fleet Hurricane, Orthrus, double Moa for heavy tackle, Hound, Vigil, and Crewer, and Hyena already down for the 404 Alliance. Villore Accords recognizing that that's going to be really pivotal for their support wing to survive. The Orthrus for Villore Accords is tackled and probably going to be the next target. Meanwhile, the Navy Scorpion for 404 has been tackled, as has the Scimitar. The Scimitar for 404 has not only been tackled, but grappled and nuded. Villore Accords got their Macarials all up on that Scimitar for 404 Alliance.
And 404's Hyena is also taking quite a bit of damage. There's a lot of damage being spread across the board. Not sure what Villore Accords actually wants to primary here, but it looks like they've got the Scimitar into low armor, and his ASB is just not able to keep up.
Yep, not at all. He is going down. They're yelling timber. Another Hyena is going down by these Moa core, I guess. So there we go. 2 Hyenas down. Interesting to bring double Hyena strat, but that's a lot of webs and painters. Villore Accords still tanking with their Orthrus. His ASB is about to run out of reload, so he's going to die soon. And these Harpies and Merlins are all over this Villore Accord Vigil. Villore Accord Vigil. So
yeah, that Vigil being saved in shield by Narayu's Scimitar, but it doesn't look like he's be able to sustain as he pops just now. The Orthrus somehow barely holding in whole and then being ripped up fully, while this Navy Scorpion of 404 Alliance Not Found is in low shields. It looks like the Macarials are on top of him, grappling him and just pounding him.
Yep, 404 have swapped over to the Scimitar Villore Accords that they have now tackled, webbed, and scrammed, and are nuding. They gave up shooting this Orthrus. This Orthrus has no charges left in his ASB. They could have finished him off, but they swapped over to the Scimitar a little bit too early, and they're going to pay for their Scorpion with it. 1 Navy Scorpion down. Villore Accords still have almost all of their core ships up. They're just missing a Vigil, but who cares? If you're shooting Navy Scorpions, you don't need a bigger target on them. And that's a Merlin that just died. I didn't see how it died, but it died going down in a ball of glory. 4-4 have no Logi left, so reps are going to be few and far between for both of these guys.
Yeah, we can see that Phantasm now slowing down as he's barely able to keep his Afterburner up. Now that he's been nuded and painted, these Macarials are projecting damage, and he can't outrun what's presumably a Arty Hurricane and an Orthrus' damage.
Yep, and his Phantasm for 404 is webbed down and nuded. Phantasm, kind of an odd ship to bring for the Alliance tournament. The bonus isn't that conducive for the match, especially in a setup like this. But either way, it is down. It's probably actually really good for killing bombers, but the Villore Accords didn't bring any bombers. Another Merlin dies for 4-4 Alliance. Their Harpy wing, or their support wing, is almost completely decimated, and Villore Accords don't care. They're just going straight after this Scorpion. And the Villore Accord Orthrus, that had no charges in his ASB, maybe 1 or 2 if I counted right, is still just sitting there with, let's see exactly how much structure he has. He's at 26% structure remaining, so he was 1 volley away from dying, and they're pushing on him now, but he's already been able to reload his stuff. And Villore Accords, they've got their Moas all over this Harpy.
Yeah, that Harpy's web nuded and everything. The Navy Scorpion is grappled, web, scrammed, taking significant damage. The Claymore's getting nuded out. dropped his micro warp drive as he can't maintain it, and now he's only going to be keeping his links. Those will fall shortly, and then GMVA is going to pound through the rest of this comp.
This is pretty cool. A thing that we've been seeing is these durable cruisers, these really tanky cruisers, acting as battleship screens for these two-core setups. The Navy Scorpions, they didn't really need to move around this match, but if they were a more mobile platform, these MOAs would have sat on him and held him down, putting his head in the toilet and probably giving him a swirly as well. These MOAs, super tanky, super tanky.
Well, it looks like 404 has now found themselves, finally, but in the loser's bracket.
Right, sure. They have definitely found themselves in the elimination bracket, where they will have to face a host of challenges. That is not going to be very pretty, but they do advance to the second weekend, so they get to go on the main stage, and they are completely gone. This Orthrus is still alive. I cannot believe this Orthrus is still alive. Good job to Villore Accords and 4-4 Alliance, as moderator, so elegantly said, have found themselves in the elimination bracket, and we're going to send it back to the boys in the studio.
Hey guys, welcome back. The MOA meta lives and rides on, beating 404's really more standard team out. Rocket, Suetonio, what is it with Villore Accords, with this amazing Macarial MOA comp? How do you explain such fantastic play, such brilliance, so getting this far in the winners bracket with one team?
They've done very, very well. I think. I think personally, I've consistently underestimated Villore Accords all the way through. I still think the flag Mac that they lost previously was a bit of an odd decision because you don't get that much more from adding the Dead Space mods. You don't really get more utility. You get a bit of extra damage, and you can maybe put an X-type newt on there. But other than that, I don't really think that was a great choice for a flag. But I mean, the Macarials that they have fielded have done consistently well throughout the tournament so far, and I think they're going to go a long way with it now.
Suetonio?
Yeah, they defeated a pretty standard Scorpion Navy issue core with a pretty solid setup from 404. 404 proved that they can beat teams like Phoebe Republic, so they're not a bad team. So Villore Accords just really showing them that they are pretty good.
Well, do remember that 404 are not out of the tournament yet. They are, in fact, just down to the losers bracket. And speaking of the losers bracket, we just watched in the corridor there, ABA versus Snuffed Out. They did take out Snuffed Out quite convincingly. However, there is talk of a Snuff TFI disconnect, which could be very costly to them. I don't know whether what's going on with that, but hopefully everything's all okay. Unfortunately, Snuffed are at the tournament now, but hopefully it wasn't too impactful and the match still stands. Or then again, if it doesn't, maybe we can run it. I don't know. That's up to CCP.
Yeah.
However, our next match coming up is going to be Exodus Tournament Giants versus the Culture Slayers of CVA and Jintan's Pride. We will have that for you after these messages.